I'm surprised you even opened the door for anybody that you don't know. You know what I do when my doorbell rings? I check to see who it is, and if I don't know them, I'm going back to my room.
That's a great...
I am not answering my door for anybody I don't know.
That's a great idea.
And it's not 1998 anymore.
No.
You know? The doorbell doesn't ring, and you go, oh, who is it? Let's open the fucking door. Come in. What are you doing? No, absolutely not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sunday Sauce, your grandmother's favorite podcast, baby. Member-exclusive content, episode 58. We keep telling people, listen, sign up, $4.99 a month. We got the fucking join button now. Did you notice that?
No.
Finally got the join button on
A lot of big things happening.
A lot of big things.
Number one, we were featured in an iDubbbz video.
We were. You texted me about it very early on. I know you're a big iDubbbz fan. And then I literally got a ton of tags, tweets, comments, DMs. People were like, yo, you guys made it to an iDubbbz video. And the reason why I find this so hilarious is that it's probably the one Sunday Sauce clip in existence where I'm not saying a word. Also, I'm the quiet one in this clip.
Also, the Sunday Sauce went worldwide. I mean, we hit the trending page.
How so? Oh, the iDubbbz video hit the trending page?
Yeah, we were like number 17 on trending.
Isn't that crazy?
I've never been on the trending page.
Can we really say, though, that we were on the trending page? I mean, it wasn't our video. Yeah, we were featured and we had a small segment, but I guess we can take that W.
We were on the trending page.
Yo, we're trending podcasters, dude. Nothing can stop us now. Thank you to iDubbbz for featuring us in the video. That was very cool.
Yeah, imagine he's just a meatball.
Can you imagine if iDubbbz is a meatball? Listen, iDubbbz, if you are a meatball, if you do watch the Sunday Sauce, we'd love to have you on.
Let's bait him. Let's call this Creator Clash 2.0.
Yeah. iDubbbz, come on the podcast, bro.
I guess what they did was they typed in Creator Clash and then filtered by like the week to see what people were talking about.
The interesting thing, though, in the podcast, I'm pretty sure we didn't talk about it for a couple minutes. So someone scrubbed through our episode. I wonder if they enjoyed the content.
That's weird. You're right.
You know, it's very interesting stuff. But yeah, no, that was super hype. It's always fun when we get featured in like a top tier creators video because our fans lose their fucking minds about it. And it's such an exciting moment. Like I remember when I was in a game theory video, people were tagging me for like weeks. And it's crazy. Like you really don't realize how mainstream and how popularized these top tier creators are where so many people see it. Bro, people from high school were like, yo, you're in an iDubbbz video. I'm like, hey, Andrew, how are you?
You know what's weird?
It's crazy.
YouTube has this feature built in where if you're a creator, if you have a YouTube channel, you can see who subscribes to your channel only if they have their subscribers
public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many actual creators are watching us. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I always say, like, if you are a top tier creator and you're watching this, leave a comment. Say what's up.
Well, there would have to be a meatball.
That's true. This particular content, you definitely have to be a meatball. But on our public episodes, say what's up. Say how you doing.
I think I'm going to start a Patreon for the Phillion.
I think it's a great idea.
Hear me out.
Hearing you.
I keep getting slapped. Just absolutely lambasted, lampooned, swashbuckled by YouTube. Butchered,
sliced.
Yeah. Like, look what they did to my boy type shit. Yeah. I mean, I posted my Terry video. Granted, it's got some dark themes, but I was very diligent on the blurring, the censoring. It's educational. It's documentative, if that's a word. First of all, they hit me with the demonetization. Not fully. I get the limited ads. So 100K views equals $50. It's good. It's really nice.
You're eating good this month.
Yeah, I'm killing it. 3 days later, they hit me with... So this morning, you know what? It's a sad world that I'm living in. You know what I'm used to? I'm expecting every time I open my eyes, crusty as hell with fucking eye boogers. The first, crack of the ass crack morning. That made sense.
The first crack of the ass crack morning. Yeah. Let's roll with it.
I expect to tap on my phone and see an email from YouTube just with some fuckery.
So you just wake up waiting for your impending doom that some email will give some information that's a negative thing.
It's never good. I never get like a,
hey, Phillion, we love this video. It's on trending. Yeah. Here you go, buddy.
Yep, never.
You know what? That's how YouTube's going to do right by you. One of these days, we're going to see a Phillion video, number 7 on trending, and it's just going to climb all the way to number 1.
It's like, I can't help but feel that I'm like I'm a target. And I know that's like stupid to like say, but like at a certain point, it's just like, what are we doing here, boys?
It definitely, from the outside looking in, like not being in your shoes, even I can see it. It gets super frustrating, for sure. I mean, my man's just trying to make these fucking mini docs. and he keeps getting hit by the long dick of the law.
That's really it.
I mean, they're just fucking you, dude.
It's the best way to put it.
This guy needs a hug.
But you know what? Yeah, all right.
Give me some of this. Thank you. Nice hug. Oh, you smell fantastic. Was that Tom Ford?
No, it's... You want me to say it?
I want to hear it.
It's Creed Aventus.
My man's got on a Creed. My boy's got on the fucking Creed.
Yeah, we got some Creed Aventus on.
That goes hard.
Among the fragrance. What is wrong with me? I need fucking...
You're having trouble talking today, which is a problem because we're podcast co-hosts.
I'll tell you guys. I was explaining to him the video that's in the works, and it is such a mind fuck. It is literally... It's the most complicated thing I've covered yet, like by far.
This video is an onion. It's got many layers.
And me explaining it to him probably frazzled my brain, but it'll be out before the end of May because we have deadlines to hit.
It's true. We do
You didn't hear it from me.
It's May 25th.
Yeah, we got to get cooking.
Are you really about to make this crazy video in 7 days?
Bro, I can edit it in 2 days.
You're a beast, man. You're a machine.
I mean, I pull like 16-hour days, but I'll do it.
Listen, when you got to get something done, you get something done. We don't stop when we're tired, Phil. We stop when we're finished. We stop when we're done.
No, I'm in a groove right now. Like,
that's good.
If I have a task, I cruise.
You're in the cut like a bandage.
That's it.
You hear that phrase?
In the cut like a bandit?
In the cut like a bandage.
Like a bandage? No.
Well, that's what
I get it. Like, yeah,
makes sense.
I'm in the
when
cut.
You have a cut, bandage.
Like a bandage.
There you go.
New Marshall Mathers Extended Edition LP.
Why, you think I'm going to go, what? Phil?
Huh?
Are you serious? Drops Thursday, baby. The question is, what are we going to get?
Is that new songs?
I am praying to the Almighty Father. God, please, give us new material that we've never heard before.
What does that mean? He's re-releasing extended, like...
So, he did something similar with the Slim Shady LP. It was a anniversary extended edition, and what they did was they included a bunch of instrumentals, a bunch of acapella, just like different stems from the music. They included some freestyles that we've heard from that time. They've included some like unreleased singles that we've heard that ended up being, you know, on a main pushed out album, which means it could be on Spotify playlists and Apple Music and whatever. But I'm just hoping, man, that we get, even if we get one song from that 2002, 2003 era, if we get one song, I will be a pig in shit. I'll be so happy. Please give us something new. Because would it be cool to get the song Stimulate on there? It's a song that came out around that time period that didn't make the cut on the album. Yeah, that'd be fantastic to bump in my car when I'm on Spotify. Fantastic, amazing. But if we get a cut that no one's ever heard, I'm losing my mind.
The director's cut.
That would be so cool. When he put out the Shady XV album, it was like the anniversary for Shady Records. He actually included on there a version of Lose Yourself that never saw the light of day. And that was fucking cool because you get that old school. Everyone always says, I want the old Eminem. I want the Eminem from the Eminem show.
Eminem.
You get that when he puts out a song from that time period. And there's got to be songs from that time period.
Has to be.
I mean, my dude records so many tracks for all of his albums. You know, if we get something unreleased, I will be very, very happy. That would be fantastic. So now we just got to wait and see. But I'll tell you this, meatballs. I'll tell you this right now, my dudes. If we do get like 5 new songs that we've never heard before, oh, you won't hear from me for 2 days because I'll be dissecting them.
I heard you've also been listening to the new Kendrick.
Yo, listen. And I think we've talked about this because I know you're a big Kendrick guy.
Oh yeah.
I never really, I've never sunk my teeth.
Yep.
Synced wouldn't be the proper word. I've never sunk my teeth too deep into a Kendrick album. Like obviously I've heard his mainstream stuff, the stuff that gets on the radio.
I got.
Yeah. I love his like really, you know, big hits. I was listening to this album, man. And the reason why I did listen to it, full honesty, is that Eminem tweeted at Dr. Dre, yo, this album's fucking ridiculous. I'm speechless. And I was like, okay, I got to see what the hype is about right here. Dude, the song N95 is one of my favorite rap songs that I've heard in years. It's insane. Like the delivery. And then like the flow completely changes up. I'm like, oh my God, dude. There's a swagger to Kendrick that's just... It's unbeatable.
Yeah, he waits so long to release, but when he releases, it's...
Yeah, he talked about it in one of the songs. He had like writer's block for 1,085 days or something.
3 years.
It's crazy. Also, fellow Short King. My dude's only 5'6". Represent. Short King Spring, baby.
That's it.
going into short king summer soon. Doesn't sound as good, but it's coming. It's a coming, Philly.
I had my first taste of summer on Sunday.
Yeah?
You ever have like a 10 out of 10 day?
Oh, yeah.
They're rare for me. Are they rare for you?
Of course. Listen, sunny days wouldn't be special if it wasn't for rain. So, you have those shitty days. They build up a little bit. And then you have that 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
You have that 1 out of 10 on the YouTube scale,
In my life, when my actual life is a 1 out of 10.
Oh, it's amazing.
I think I float around like a 7 out of 10. But when I hit that 1 out of 10.
I mean, you feel stupendous.
Yeah, so I went hiking in the morning. Then I went to my grandma's pool. The sun was shining. And I was just thinking, like, this is it.
This is it. Life like this sure is great. You betcha.
Like in that moment, you don't have to think about anything.
I like that you brought this up. You mentioned the sun was shining. You know what me and Kylie have been doing?
What's that? Staring at the sun?
No, that's not good for your eyes. We've been going on walks, Phil.
Walks are key.
Let me tell you something right now. You guys know I'm a big fan of running. I like very intense cardio. I like lifting weights. I like staying fit. Now, when I was growing up, I would always wonder, I always see like moms walking, and they do the mom walk.
Yeah.
Where they go like
the
this,
power walk.
And I'm always like, why are they walking? Like, is that really efficient? Turns out it's very efficient.
It's probably the most efficient.
It's very good for you.
Yeah.
It's also very good, not only for your physical health, but for your mental health. We went on an hour-long walk. We have this like specific route that we like to go on. I mean, first of all, I don't know if it's just the pace that we're moving or maybe just I don't do a lot of long-form, slow cardio, but I was out of breath. I was sweaty.
Right.
I felt like I worked out. On top of that, I felt like my mind was fucking clear. I felt zen. I felt like I could properly organize my thoughts. It was excellent. And we've been doing like midday walks and also right before bed walks. So we'll go out.
I like the night walks.
Around like 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. and then get ready for bed, dude. It's simple shit.
I found a new neighborhood that's right near me that is like ideal for walks.
Yeah.
I go there every time.
Yeah, no, if you've been struggling with like stress, anxiety, dwelling, OCD, and you just want like a nice thing to try that might calm your mind down a little bit, deep breathing and long walks. Try it and let us know how you feel next week. Do literally a week's worth of walks after you listen to this episode and come back next week and tell me if it helped your life even just 1%.
I wouldn't even recommend listening to us on your walks. Fuck that.
No. I'm saying just go on, listen to this podcast, then go walk.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there. Like,
yeah, no.
I have to tell myself to disconnect because I'll be like, I could listen to music. And it's just like.
Sometimes just hearing like wind and like a bird or like a fucking cat crossing the street running into leaves, it sounds nice. Hey, Primals.
Good morning, Primals.
Get out there and go on your walk barefoot, Primals.
He's got this new thing where he like growls. Have you ever seen this?
No.
He's like, you must rise to the top of the mountain.
He does get motivating. It's just
Primals.
I might grow my beard like him, to be
should.
honest. Go full primal beard. But you were talking about finding a new neighborhood near you for your walks.
Yeah, I have this new thing where I'm just like becoming an old man in the sense that the things that I pay attention to now, I would have never dreamed I would pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
Small things, dad type shit.
Absolutely.
It'll enhance your walk if you're walking in a place that doesn't have a lot of cars on the street. I'm talking like parking on the side.
If you could find a national park, forget it. That's the best walk that you could have. I like walking in like the suburbs.
Yeah.
Not a lot of cars at night. Not a lot of people talking. No people talking. Just me and my missus.
But some streets, like I guess they have different parking laws.
They get more bustling streets.
Well, some streets just like by nature are like quieter. So that's where I'm always headed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta go to those obscure places. But tonight, I'm pretty sure we're making history. Sunday Sauce history. I'm finally going to Philion's place.
You should.
Gonna stop by.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I'm telling you, we're gonna stop by. Here's what I gotta do today. There's a lot that I gotta do. I gotta go to Micro Center and pick up a new PC. I have to record some content after recording this content. I gotta go live. I gotta pack for Boston because I'm going to meet Ben this weekend, actually. Did he ask you about this at all, the anime convention?
No.
You should come. Because we're hanging out with Ben.
When is it?
It's tomorrow the convention starts Friday.
If you tell Ben that I can be excused from my fucking sponsors, then we'll be good.
I'll talk to him right after this. We can literally FaceTime him after this.
No. We can FaceTime him, but
yeah, because
I got to get this video out.
That's true. Yeah, but we're going to, it's called Anime Boston. And I'm going, Kylie's going, obviously. Dylan and Lex are meeting us there as well. And we're going to just go to this anime convention. I wish we were dressing up, but we didn't plan a cosplay situation. Are you going to meet GB? Finally going to meet GB.
That's cool.
Finally going to meet Ben.
That's cooler.
It's going to be a fun situation.
Cool.
Yeah, it's going to be equally cool. I'm excited though. But it's crazy. Like, it doesn't feel... Like, I travel so much now that when I'm not in New York, it doesn't even feel like a trip anymore. It just feels like more life, if that makes any sense. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to Boston tomorrow, getting on a plane. Did I tell you another fucking flight got canceled?
No.
Yeah, I was on the plane 2 hours going to Georgia. Lightning struck. We had to get off the plane. I'm pretty sure I told you.
Yeah,
this.
you told me that.
Yeah, it's fucking unbelievable.
I thought you said there's another one.
No. Also, Southwest, not only did they refund everything and make everything right, they sent vouchers too.
You told me that.
Yeah, so shout out to Southwest for
So when you start your new aviation podcast,
oh yeah,
maybe you can get like a deal with the airlines and be like, today's video sponsored by Southwest. It's just Southwest. South by Southwest is the fucking film festival, right?
That is a film festival.
Maybe you can get some vouchers for the people.
Some vouchers?
Yeah.
I would like to get some fucking vouchers.
Turns out, I think I was right with the credit card thing. Did you see that?
A lot of people were leaving comments saying that is a thing.
I told you.
I'm never doing that. For the record, I don't want to play with fire. Because you know what happens when you play with fire, Philion? You get fucking burned. I don't care if you're wearing fireproof clothes, fireproof gloves. You're going to get fucking burned, my guy.
That's it.
I mean, are you willing to try this, Philion? Are you willing to...
I don't have to do it quite yet. But if I really did need to budget...
This would be your strategy?
I would probably exhaust all my different options.
Whew. That shit would be wild. And someone, Brendan Busto, said Southwest doesn't do assigned seats. So I guess that's
just
a common thing. Which is really fucking strange to me. Like, I don't see the benefit in doing that at all. What is the benefit? It just seems like it complicates things more.
The guy's just like an anarchist. He just likes chaos.
He's just like, I want everyone to get on the plane with a lot of anxiety. A lot of stress. Where are you going to sit? Who knows? Will you sit with your family? Probably not. Good luck. If you're traveling with more than 3 people, have fun playing musical chairs.
I wish they made planes bigger.
Like how much bigger?
Wider. Like the seats are a little fucking small.
Well, you're a large human.
It's just so sweaty.
For me, a short prince.
Like I'm getting
king,
anxiety thinking about like, 2 different forms of anxiety. One of them, you walk to the aisle, and it's like, you got your bag on. Somebody's sitting in the middle row and in the aisle, and you're in the window, and you have to be like, oh, sorry. Like, oh, let me put my bag up here. Yeah. Scoop by. Yep. And then do you go dick or butt? You know what I mean? Do you put your dick to them or you put your butt to them?
I usually put the butt to people.
Same.
I feel like it's rude if I'm like grinding on them. You know what I'm saying?
Some people, like, yeah. It's just awkward. And then the other one is the women walking around, the stewardess or stewards, you know, whoever. The people who work the flight, they walk around and they're like checking.
Flight attendants, Phil. Flight attendants.
Yeah, those people.
There you go.
They're checking for your seatbelt. Why am I wearing a seatbelt on the plane?
To me, the worst.
Can we just buckle that?
The worst thing in the world is I was on a flight once and my seat was like slightly reclined and it had like one of those like movable seats.
Yeah, the button.
Yeah. So the flight attendant was like, excuse me, sir, we're just going to need you to put your seat all the way up.
I hate it.
And before I could even do anything, she just goes, don't worry, I'll get that for you. And literally she holds the button down and I'm like this.
That's so awkward.
And then the worst rule that I hate this one personally the most is the putting your bag completely underneath the seat in front of you.
Yep.
If my fucking bag is right by my legs, easily accessible, how is it going to like fall and fucking hit somebody in the face?
I don't know, dude.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I hate putting my fucking bag under the seat. Can't stand it.
Yeah, it
drives me bananas. I also hate like if you're in a situation where like, let's say you and Wildy couldn't get seats right next to each other, and then there's like a third person that you're gonna have to be like, excuse me, is it all right if you sit like against the window so me and my girlfriend can sit next to each other?
You've had to do that before?
We might have to do it on our flight to Boston, actually. I'm pretty sure we got like Kylie's in front of me and I'm right behind her. So we're going to have to ask someone if we can swap. It doesn't happen often, but it's going to be interesting. I hate being that guy, like asking people to move. But at the same time, like if you're sitting by yourself, you should get up and move.
Right.
If someone asks you to. You know what I mean?
I found this funny meme. It was literally that. And it was like a fake situation that went down. And it's exactly what you described, where your girlfriend is on one side and you're on the other, and you ask the person. And then it's like the Chad guy, and he's like, me not moving so that I could sit next to her.
Oh, God.
It's just like, what?
It's just, it throws off the entire flight experience, because right now we're watching Jersey Shore. We're on season 2. We're having great momentum, full steam ahead. And you know what? We want to watch it on the plane, and we can't do that if we're sitting in, separate rows. Can't be doing that, mate.
You can't be doing that, mate.
I'm just trying to fly with the missus, dude. That's it.
That's why you got to fly private. I keep saying it. You don't take my advice.
I'm telling you right now, we probably should at this point.
Hop on that PJ.
Hop on the PJ in your PJs.
And just fucking put so much fossil fuels into the environment that it's just like cool at that point.
Well, I don't want to do that. I wish I could just fly with my own body.
Did you know
I wish I had wings and hollow bones.
Elon Musk took an 8-minute private jet flight from like South California to like mid California.
Can't defend that. Just can't defend that. You could literally walk there. What are we talking about at this point? Like, what are we even talking about at this point,
I think you told me about the kid that was like tracking all of his flights. And like,
oh, yeah. He had like a
he was
bot
like, can
on
you
Twitter.
stop? It's like, no.
I'm pretty sure Elon hit that. If this is a real story, I'm pretty sure that kid said Elon offered him like
$5,000 or something.
Yeah, like it was something for literally for Elon. It's like
a penny.
No, it's less than a penny.
Yeah, it's
like that would mean
it's a fucking pubic hair.
That would be like me saying to someone like, "Yo, do me a favor, take that down. Here's 0.5 of a penny. I cut a penny.
Here's my dick cheese.
Here's the fungus in between my fucking pinky toe
Ew.
and my ring toe. Here you go. By the way, I got beautifully pampered feet. Don't worry about it. No fungus on me, Phil.
I do this thing where I rip off my big toenail and it just bleeds. You ever do that?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Do you have some demons you want to talk about?
It's just like I fucking hate like what you ever get like
I can't tell if this is real. You actually just rip off your big toenail?
You want to see my toe?
Yeah, let me see this shit.
It's recent too. That's fresh blood.
As a friend, I feel like I can't just let that slide. I feel like we have to figure out and get to the bottom of why this is happening to you.
Here's the problem. You ever have a nail that like slightly like gets a cut off?
Yeah.
Like you got to cut the whole thing off.
I mean, you don't got to cut the whole thing off, but you could even it out. That looks like a bloody massacre, Phil.
You think I'm going to get a file and go zzz?
You have the audacity to wear open-toed shoes with that behemoth on your foot?
It's kind of ballsy, right?
It's very ballsy. Put on some socks.
I really should.
You fucking animal. What's the matter with you?
I know.
The balls on this guy. I'm so excited to see the crib. Is like the whole inside done?
Yeah.
I'm going to get the full tour.
Yeah, we just don't have like a coffee table or a carpet.
No fucking coffee table. We're not coming. Fuck this. Because I want a cup of coffee.
I can make
Actually, I want some tea tonight. You have any tea?
I have 3 different types.
Yeah, I want some like decaf tea.
All right.
Because I don't want to get like high strung before bed, you know?
Right.
Bro, I've been taking melatonin gummies. I've like been for like a long time. That seemed like it just started, but I started taking them again because when I'm in Canada, I don't have them. When we've been in Canada a lot, back in New York now. Dude, they almost killed me the other night.
Why?
Dog, I woke up from the deepest, like I was dreaming and I was like sentient that I was dreaming, like I was aware and I couldn't fucking wake up. And then when I finally did wake up, I was like, what the fuck? My eyelids were so heavy.
The dreams I get are just like,
oh yeah, no, that for sure. I don't care what anybody says, it affects your dreams.
Yeah.
110%.
I mean, I stopped taking them. I never have a problem falling asleep. I could just I could fall asleep right now.
Thank God I don't. Which is interesting because I'm a very anxious person.
Or I just stay up later. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you just stay up till you get tired enough that you just knock.
Yeah.
I've actually been getting way better with my sleeping habits. Like, usually I'm asleep now by like at the latest 2 a.m. At the latest. It used to be 5 or 6. It used to be I would text you at 8 a.m. Yo, what up, Phil? About to go to bed. I'll hit you up when I wake up to do the pod. That was back in the day.
That was back in the day.
We've changed a lot, huh?
We have.
We've come a long way, me and you, Phil. We should go back to Adelphi and do a fucking seminar.
Oh, I thought you were going to say we should just go back to our old habits.
Go back to our old habits. Just rooftop bars dancing at fucking 3 a.m.
I went to a rooftop bar last week.
Oh yeah, tell me about this night you went out and it was fucking terrible, right? Like this you're like, I know where not to bring you now.
Oh yeah, so there's a bunch of restaurants near me, bars, nightlife is cool, whatever. There's this one big place that like you always pass by and it always looks popping. Like people are in there, fucking dance floor, DJ booth, but it's like a restaurant and it turns into like a nightclub. So we go in there. I felt like I was at like a fucking Sweet 16. First of all, they sit us down in the middle of the floor, like smack in the middle of the restaurant. And it's like one of those weird, I felt like I was on like a cruise ship because all the tables are like arranged in such way. Like the feng shui was off.
No, not good atmosphere, not a good ambiance.
Not for dinner, no shot. So it was late, but like they were still serving food. And we order food. Well, first, nobody comes around to give us plates or water or anything. We're just sitting there like, okay, this is cool, right? Eventually they come around and she's like, what can I get you guys to drink? And we're like, can we just get like forks too? Like,
can we just like get some silverware and some plates?
Like, can we like pretend like we're here?
Yeah. Can we pretend like we're at a restaurant right now?
So then she takes our drink order and we're like, oh, can we put in appetizers too? And she's like, no, I'm way too busy. We're like, okay.
What the fuck?
So she gets it. Yeah, we were just like stunned because like, I don't know. I've never had service that's like just like blatantly said like no.
Yeah.
I was like,
I've never been denied at a restaurant before when I tried to place my order.
Or even like, you know, you just fucking fake write something down and I don't know. So the food comes, except the lights are off at this point because like a DJ is setting up. What the fuck? Like right next to us. Waiters and waitresses, I guess they were like overbooked or some shit. People were spilling shit. The manager came over. He was like wiping the sour cream off the floor, but it was like spreading into the floor. People were slipping. The food was like, eh.
What kind of food was it?
It was like American food, I guess. I don't know. Like I got salmon,
and fries and shit.
Burgers, steaks. Gotcha. I got salmon. It was salmon was good, but like it was pitch black. I couldn't see my food. And the guy came over and he starts like schmoozing us because I guess he saw that like I turned my flashlight on looking at my fucking food. Yeah. And he was like, hope he's not a fucking meatball.
Imagine if he's a meatball. I always wonder that when I tell stories about like public interactions. I'm like, what if they see this?
No, but like he was just doing his job. But basically he was saying, he was just like talking up the restaurant. He was like, oh, you know, I always get that. That's the best. And I was just like, dude, like this is just whatever you got going on here is not fucking working.
We hate this. We just want to eat and go home. So
and then the bill was just so expensive for like the experience. We're like, what the fuck?
We went to this cool Mexican place. I love when you go to the Mexican restaurants that have like the chips and the salsa and the guac like as the bread.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's the fucking immediately. Like I don't even care if the food sucks after
stock,
that.
Dude.
I'm
that's
fine.
Standard.
Yeah. Give me the standard chips and the fucking dip.
I know where to take you now.
Oh, let's go. Our waiter was fucking hilarious. Like he kept like cracking jokes and like saying funny things. And then he would like laugh at his own stuff, like that type of energy. He was like, yeah, the couple over there, they've been married for like 50 years. And I think the wife was hitting on me. He was a really nice guy. I'm exaggerating a lot.
That's
but like,
fucking hilarious.
He would like make himself laugh. And we went out with some Kanto kids. We went out with Nate and Brianna, who cosplayed as us at AWA. And at one point, the guy came to the table. He's like, how do you guys all know each other? And I was like, it's actually a funny story. Like, I'm a YouTuber, and I've met all of them through YouTube. This is my girlfriend, and they watch the channel, and it's awesome. He's like, oh, really? That's cool, man. I got to get your channel name. No, he didn't laugh after that, but, you know, got to tell the story.
Yeah, I like to envision that he did.
Yeah, just after everything. Oh, you want the sizzling fajitas? Yep, 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 yep. That goes hard. Bro, the fajitas literally came out sizzling, by the way. They had like that black like bowl that like looks like they got it from like a fucking volcano.
You're so sheltered. You're so like that. That's what fajitas are.
I know. I'm describing it for the people that might not know.
If somebody pulls out fajitas not in the sizzling fucking plate, it's not fajitas.
It was very good though. It went like this.
It's sauteed chicken.
It went like this.
Yeah, you're that guy with the whole restaurant steaming
up.
I
was like, oh my God, I don't want to eat it yet. Let me take a fucking video of my sizzling fajita.
With your peppers and onions.
Yo, it tasted mad good though. And I got 2 Bloody Marys. I was like, do you have a Bloody Mary? He goes, I can make you one. It was sick, dude. I love exaggerating like one little character trait you see in a person and then you like
exploit
just
it.
Really like make it their entire identity.
Like my third eye, yeah.
Yeah. How's that third eye doing?
My massive bat.
You're a massive what now?
Bat?
Bat?
As in penis.
Ah.
Just exaggerate.
Your stick.
Yeah.
Your pool club.
My club.
Yeah. Your foot-long
My
club
tripod.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of sandwiches, I miss being in Canada because in Canada they have Mr. Sub. And it's fucking delicious.
Mr. Sub, how you doing?
I put it over Subway. I really do. I think I'm morphing into a Canadian.
I got to show you Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Let's fucking go.
Goes so fucking hard.
It goes hard as fuck?
Yeah.
You know what we've been doing? I love food discussions. I'm back on the Halo Top grind.
Ew.
No, listen.
No.
Here's the bottom line with it.
I used to like it, but I'll give you my critique first.
Here's the bottom line. Obviously, Phil, if you're saying, hey, Vinny, you want ice cream? I'm not going to say, yeah, let's get Halo Top. I'm going to say, let's get Halo Top. If I'm cutting, I need to hit my calories, right? But if you're going to have a pint of ice cream and it's not Halo Top, you're looking at sometimes 1,300 calories for a pint. I know. So you can't eat a pint, which maybe I'm a psychopath for wanting to eat a whole pint of ice cream when I fucking go in, but there's something about having a 370 calorie pint and you have a bowl of strawberries and you take the strawberries and you dip it in the ice cream and you take a bite and it fills you up even more. Bro, you can have a pint of fucking...
What flavor?
Candy bar I had last night. Candy bar with a bowl of strawberries. It's about 410 calories, and when you're done, you can roll to your fucking bed.
Yeah,
roll
you can.
like Sonic the Hedgehog.
My strat in this scenario, if you have the sweet tooth, I know what you're saying with the feeling of being full. I go with the Haagen-Dazs mini cups. Have you ever seen those?
They're delicious. They're 300 calories for literally 3 spoonfuls of ice cream.
It's fucking good.
Yeah, but at what point though? Like to me, I can't have one slice of pizza. I need the whole pie.
I know you.
So I'm not gonna fucking have a small little. You know, try me ice cream. I don't want to try you. I want to consume the whole pint.
I know what you mean.
And with Halo Top, you could do that. There's also Nick's. Delicious. It's Swedish ice cream. 300 calories a pop. Kylie had a fucking peanut butter and caramel Nick's ice cream. $270. $270 for the pint, Phil. You could literally have 4 of those pints that would equal like a fucking a Ben and Jerry's.
This is what I'm going to say about all the fucking protein food. After a certain... I've eaten them all. I've had them. At a certain point, the fucking... You know the taste I'm talking about.
I know what you're saying.
The erythritol, you know what I'm saying? The fake sugar.
It's very... the consistency of some of these ice creams is not ice cream. It's like It's like a protein powder. Yeah. Like it's like a protein shake.
That's a problem to me, bro.
Well, if you do it in too much excess, I hear you. Like it gets to be a lot.
Yeah.
But if before bed 5 nights a week, you want to have a fucking 270 calorie pint of ice cream, you don't feel like you're cheating. No, and you're not cheating. You're fitting it into your macros. You're feeling good. You wake up the next day hungry. Why? Because you're fucking under your calorie maintenance. Can't beat it. And I'm learning this as well. Making food at home. Let me tell you something right now. If you're cooking meals with groceries and you're making everything and you're conscious as to what you're putting in, let me tell you something right now. It's very hard to overeat your calories. It's very difficult. It actually is.
I would say so.
Like you could eat a lot of high volume foods, a lot of protein, carbs, vegetables. You don't have to do any of these like crazy keto diets or fucking Weight Watchers or any of that. Like literally, if you just count your calories and you make your meals,
you're golden.
You can eat one huge meal. You can do multiple meals as long as you're eating underneath your maintenance. You're going to fucking lose weight. The problem is, bro, we looked at a menu when we were in Universal for a Mexican place. Do you know how many calories nachos can be? Just an order of nachos.
Yeah.
Take a guess.
2 to 3K, easy.
Bro. And maybe that's a common thing that I just didn't realize. If you get nachos at a Mexican restaurant, you're probably eating about 3,200 calories. For reference, for context, that is more than the average human's day, a full day.
Right.
So if let's say you're just eating the nachos for the day, it's not the end of the world. But if you're eating that for dinner and you had lunch, breakfast, and then you're going to have a dessert and the chips and the salsa and the guac, which adds up, you could fucking hammer out a 5,000 calorie day.
I know.
And 3,600 calories, I believe, is a pound. You do the math.
35.
3,500. Fucking crazy. And obviously, some places, add more shit than others.
I would say universal nachos are a lot higher in calorie than other nacho platters.
I mean, it was like a restaurant within Universal. It wasn't like their nachos.
Was it like the nacho cheese where it's just like the fucking like...
I don't know because we didn't order it because it was fucking 3,000 calories. But it had like the sour cream, the bean. That's the problem. It's the sour cream, the beans, the guac, the avocado.
I make a mean fucking nacho platter.
Dude, I love nachos. Because chips with just salsa, honestly, is not that high in calorie.
No.
By the way, like, whenever I talk about this shit, I'm obviously talking from the standpoint of just, like, losing weight or gaining weight. Like, obviously, there's ways to eat that are healthier.
Right.
Like, should you be eating ice cream before bed?
Anabolic nachos. Let's substitute the cheese with a vegan low-moisture mozzarella that tastes like fucking foot cheese. But, it's high in protein.
You know what I noticed about me? And I don't know if this is a problem or if this is a good thing. I'll eat, bro. No exaggeration. 5 minutes after my last bite, I have to shit.
Yeah,
is that like a metabolism thing? Like,
that's not me.
It's
crazy.
I
don't do that. I'm regular. I go in the morning and then probably like in the afternoon.
I have a lot of bowel movements. Like too many. Like to the point where it's like I gotta wipe my ass again.
Just gotta get a bidet.
I was just gonna. You know what? I might have to try out your bidet tonight.
Sweet.
Can I take a fucking Cleveland steamer in your nicest bathroom?
Sure.
So I'm just gonna hold because I have to shit right now. I'm gonna hold this all night.
Hold it. Yeah.
And then get to your house. Hey, Wildy, what's up? Where's the bathroom over here? Fucking take a nice steamer. I've never used a bidet. I don't think.
I can envision you going. Woo!
Is it gonna tickle my bum?
You might be.
Am I gonna giggle? Are you gonna hear me in the bathroom going?
You might.
Oh shit.
Or you might laugh like that waiter.
That would go hard.
Stimulating your ass.
Yeah, that goes hard.
No, most people have a sensitive hole, and the fact that like they'll use it and they'll be like, it's too rough.
Oh, so it's like a turbojet.
It's a stream of water, but it's really like it's not bad at all. Like it feels cleansing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't use any toilet, like you don't have toilet paper in your home?
This is what I don't understand. You think about this logically, because this is a question a lot of people have. I just sprayed my asshole with water. I'm not going to put my pants back on with a wet ass. You have to dry your ass.
So you do wipe it with okay. But at that point, there's no chocolate.
But if there is, you got to go back in for round 2.
And then just get another.
Yeah.
Now there's settings, like if I really want to blast my ass, I can go like.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They have the RPG setting.
And there's there one that goes like multiple shots.
It's a dial. So as long as you turn the dial, it's a constant stream.
I'm having fun tonight. Shit.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nice shit.
What do you think about people using the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial as content?
In what way? Like talking about it and providing their opinions on
Watching, reacting in real time with people.
I don't know.
It's kind of weird because like at first I was watching the clips. I was like, it's cool, whatever, like funny sometimes. There's interesting moments. But now like I'm realizing the other perspective where it's like no other like trial has been like this like I know there's scrutinized trials, but like Twitch streamers, YouTubers, they're watching the trial. They're profiting off of like a abuse trial. It's very weird.
I don't know enough about this shit to really comment, but like when there is a public trial like this, is it always like televised and put out there always? Or is this like a special case?
Ghislaine Maxwell wasn't.
Yeah, so it's just a weird gray area because like if it is being put out to the public, then I guess people should be able to talk about it. It's not like YouTubers are going in there with their own fucking vlog cameras, filming it and then making content. Like that wouldn't be right. But if it's already publicly out there, is it wrong to talk? Like we're literally talking about it right now.
I mean, you can talk about it, sure, but like there are some people that literally like their content for the past couple of weeks, and like there's people that I like that are doing this too. I'm just talking about from like a macro perspective. Like it's kind of fucking dystopian that like there's a trial that's involving abuse between two people. Celebrities have you, and then you have influencers and streamers and like internet celebrities making thousands of dollars off of like somebody else's like trial.
Yeah, I think there's a line too. I think if you're really like making a mockery of it and saying really fucked up things about it, that's one thing. if you're just providing your opinion on it and stating how you feel on either side, I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Again,
Yeah.
I don't know enough about this shit though. Like I really haven't been paying attention to the case at all and
Right.
anything that's involved with it. Like literally all I know about it is that there's abuse involved. I know she like shit in his bed. I know he poured the mega pint of wine. Like I only know like the small like viral moments from it that I've seen like on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, you know.
I guess I've watched it unfold and become into like a content machine for a lot of creators, and I'm just like, this is
There's other things to make
this is your
content about.
content?
Yeah,
Like-
there's other things to make content about for sure. But like, you know, when you would make content about like the reality house, for example,
Right.
and I'm just playing devil's avocados, but like obviously that's a reality show. It's different than like a public trial, but it's something that's public where like if something happened in that show that was traumatizing for someone that's on there, by you then making content about it, is that wrong? So like I said, there's a line I think where it's like if there's something that's public and it's out there, should people be able to make content about it that is monetized? I would say it depends case by case. Is probably what
I think this is
my
just a
take.
weird case because it's the dramatization that a lot of people are realizing that one side is just full Johnny Depp or Amber Heard. It's like a good guy, bad guy, and that's just like the narrative of the fucking thing. And the internet is so rallied behind one person and emotionally dumping everything else on somebody else, and that is being profited. It's fucking weird, but
Yeah, we're just living in a weird time. Honestly, like the fact that there are so many different pieces of content that spawn from this publicly displayed court case is a weird thing, I guess. But I feel like in the past there have been the same situation just with like traditional media. I mean, you turn on the news and there would be a court trial on, and they would discuss what's going on in the trial, and people on the show would give their opinions and their critiques and probably crack jokes. And I don't think this is something that's so inherently new, but definitely now when like any random person could pick up their phone and make a stitched TikTok about it, you know, everyone's a fucking content creator now. It's pretty insane. I also find that fascinating too. Like when you go to like different computer stores and stuff like that, Best Buy, whatever, there's like content creator sections now where literally it's just, and we've been here for a while, but it's just fascinating to me that now the new media, the digital media is just like so welcomed. And I don't know when that pivot really happened, but it definitely did.
With the Paul brothers.
With the Paul brothers?
No.
Jake Paul knocking everybody out, baby. He's fighting again in August, apparently.
who's he fighting?
We should just go to the fight. Can we just go?
No.
Come on, man. We'll do a fucking
Who is he
live
fighting?
podcast right in the fucking stands.
Who is he fighting?
I don't know yet. I don't think anybody knows yet. But I'll tell you this much, he ain't gonna lose. You know why? Because he's the fucking problem child. Jake Paul, baby. Right hook Harry. Forget about it. Doing some research over here?
Yeah, apparently it's either Mike Tyson or Anderson Silva.
Don't fight Mike Tyson, Jake. Don't do that. Also, Anderson Silva's a fucking beast.
I don't think I really don't think Mike Tyson would knock someone out. Like we saw it in the last fight.
I can't remember my take on this previously, but I'll say right now, like, listen, opinions can change. Maybe I've said in the past that. Anyway, let me say this. I think Mike Tyson will annihilate Jake Paul.
I mean, anyone believes that.
I don't know, man. But then again,
he's the problem child.
He's the problem child, man. I mean, Mike, he might fucking clean your clock. Fucking Jakey P, problem child. By the way, I gotta tell you, he makes very funny TikToks. I don't know if I'm not gonna say. I'm actually just gonna bluntly say you probably have not seen any of them because I don't even think you really use TikTok anymore. But he's fucking hilarious. He's fucking funny, dude.
I'm not watching Jake Paul on TikTok.
Not watching Jake Paul on TikTok.
I'm too busy uncovering the biggest things on the internet.
That's true. Phil is doing some very intense investigative journalism. Also, I think I mentioned this earlier. I'm going to get a gaming PC. So I've been doing research, not like a crazy amount of research, but I've narrowed it down to 2 computers that I would like to get while I go to Micro Center tonight. So I'm thinking about getting the Alienware X17. So if you want to pull that up, Phil, you can see what it looks like.
Yeah, let me see.
It's very, very cool. It's a very, very cool looking device. I'm thinking about picking up this bad boy, or I'm thinking about picking up the Razer Blade. It's a gaming computer as well. I'll go ahead and throw some screenshots on here for you meatballs so you guys can see what we're looking at. The Razer Blade is just apparently like way too overpriced, but it's a good looking fucking.
It's a cool looking machine.
It's a very nice machine, but it's very expensive. The Alienware one is definitely less expensive, but still very expensive. But I'm not looking for a portable situation. I'm looking for more of a. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. I am looking for a portable desktop replacement because I want to be able to. Excuse me. That was an adorable hiccup. I want to be able to set this up in Canada and know that, if I'm going to Boston, I need to bring my whole PC with me. Yeah, I can.
Right.
Easy peasy, squeeze my lemons. You know what I'm saying? Easy peasy lemon drop shots all night long. So I'm going to go there and just talk to the people at Micro Center and be like, this is what I want to do. I want to stream. I want to record on OBS. I want to have Discord open. I want to be able to run a bunch of different emulators.
Can I play Elden Ring on this computer?
Can I play Elden Ring on this computer, please? And the guy's going to be like, yeah, absolutely. Ha! So yeah, I'm excited. And I don't know. Do you ever get the feeling when you go to any sales situation
that you're getting fucked over?
Because at the end of the day, what if I say, okay, I need to do X, Y, and Z, and they're like, oh, brother man, in order to do that,
my guy.
Yeah, they always say shit like that, brother man, broski.
Hey, boss.
Yo, champ.
If I were you,
I would get this right here, $7,000 computer. This thing, it'll run it no problem. Like, will they really say, oh, for $1,000, you can do the same things that you would do with this one. You won't have to worry about it.
I had the funniest interaction of my life.
Let's hear it. Break it down.
You know Jake the Snake, right?
Oh, of course, your cousin. He's been on the podcast before. We should have him on again.
Last summer, he was door to door knocking.
I think you told me this, actually.
Trying to sell product, right?
Yeah.
Like bug extermination for the summer.
Okay.
I get a knock on my door yesterday from the same exact company. This kid's innocent. He has no idea that my cousin Jake has given me this sales pitch like 50 times as a joke. So I knew what this guy was about to say. And I said it in front of the kid. And the kid...
Poor kid. You had to do that to him?
Yeah, I did.
You had to do it to him?
Yeah.
Fuck.
No. We had a good conversation, but he was trying hard to sell me. I was like, dude, listen. I know your trucks are in the area, but that's what they say. My trucks are in the area. I'm going to give you the community rate.
Yeah.
I see the creepy crawlies over here up in the eaves. We're going to clean you out. It's going to be good. I'm going to give you a rate so low. I can't even give a rate lower to my mother, right? I'm like, dude.
Giving you the fucking family discount. You got to get this rate.
Yeah, I appreciate the hustle, but no.
Can't be doing that, mate.
Can't be doing that,
Can't be doing that, mate.
I see a spider, I fucking throw my shoe at it.
I'm surprised you even opened the door for anybody that you don't know. You know what I do when my doorbell rings? I check to see who it is, and if I don't know them, I'm going back to my room.
That's a great...
I am not answering my door for anybody I don't know.
That's a great idea.
And it's not 1998 anymore.
No.
You know? The doorbell doesn't ring, and you go, oh, who is it? Let's open the fucking door. Come in. What are you doing? No, absolutely not.
No shot.
I'm looking out my fucking window or on the cameras. I'm going, who the fuck is this guy? I don't even know who the fuck this is. I'm going to sleep.
Your house is a castle surrounded by a swamp, a moat. And if you see somebody trying to cross the bridge that you don't know, no shot. You're not allowed in the castle.
You're not getting through the shark mode.
The shark-infested water.
You're not doing it. I got alligators out there.
Yeah.
I don't even like to answer the door for people that I do know, to be honest with you. There's like 5 people in a rotation.
You're going to come over tonight and there's just going to be nobody at the door.
I'll be like, I don't understand. He said he was home. Leon, I'm going to see the Ring doorbell lighting up. Oh, he's looking at us. Yep. He's in there. You're going to be on sentry mode. All the lights in the house are going to be on, but you and Wildy are going to be out.
Yep.
So to give the illusion that you guys are actually in there.
But we're not.
To thwart away the criminals. But yeah, I also just hate talking to people. Like, even if I'm out and I see somebody that I know, it depends who it is, obviously, but like 9 times out of 10, I feel like I just want to like go to a different aisle.
Here's the thing. I mean, we heard it best from EK. Eddie Kostakis.
Eddie Kostakis.
He says, the people that need to talk to me know how to talk to me.
No, what he said was the people that need my number already have my number.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was the most badass quote on the podcast. That might have been the most badass quote in podcast history, not even just on our show.
The way he said it, too,
Because I was like, well, Eddie, what if you want to network and you can get some
He
opportunities?
said, please.
Please don't offend me. I'm a guest on your show. Anyone that needs my number has my number.
It's just the way to roll.
Whew. Fucking badass quote, dude.
That's it.
He keeps the circle small. But I don't know, like, if you see me, though, and you watch my content, please say hello to me. Like, I always love talking to people that watch my content, but if it's someone that I've, like, seen and I know it's just going to be this conversation, oh, how you been? Good. How's work? Cool. How's so-and-so? How's the missus? Nice. Okay, see you later.
Yeah, see you later.
It's just not for me. But if you're like, yo, I watched the podcast, oh, forget it. We're going to have a whole full-blown conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I love that. When I get recognized, dude, it's like my favorite thing in the world. Because it doesn't happen often. When it does happen, you get like that look. You're like, I feel like they're looking at me. I feel like this person knows me. And then sure enough, they say, what's up?
You know what I want to do?
Break it down for me, Philly on.
I want to start beef with comedians.
I would not do that.
LA comedians. They're not funny.
Whew. Attacking the whole LA circuit?
They're not funny.
He said it, not me. Go on.
There are so many fucking comedians out there who just get Netflix deals that are just not funny. How are we doing this? Me and you could fucking put a sales pitch to Netflix, and look at us. We can get meatballs on the Sunday. We can get the fucking Sunday sauce on Netflix. Easy. Wait, with the clowns they're letting in, my God.
Imagine us with a proper budget and production value. We finally set up our bank account, by the way. First payout in the history of the Sunday sauce is happening in the next couple of days, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what the problem is?
What's up?
Not related to that. Here's the thing. Back in the day, stand-up comedians.
You had to grind. You had to be in the trenches.
Not only that, but like you would do events. You would do stand-up, right? You would tour the country.
Open mics.
Yeah, that's the name of it. You do open mics. Now everyone just sits on a podcast and they get the smallest little following, and then they think they're the funniest fucking person in the world once they put a mic in front of them, and they're like, "Oh, look at my podcast," like me and you.
Well, we're fucking hilarious,
but
you can't group us in with the schmucks.
But like, dude, some of these specials, I'm just like, how the fuck? Who's laughing? Like,
who's in the audience?
Yeah, like it's got to be a laugh track.
Imagine that. A lot of those live studio audience shows actually had a live studio audience. We were watching the Friends reunion, and they had a lot of episodes where the crowd would just like go crazy. Fun fact, if you guys haven't seen the reunion, when Monica and Chandler ended up sleeping together in London, it initially was just supposed to be that little bit.
Bro, I don't know anything about Friends.
I'm just letting the people know while talking to you.
Right.
And what happened was when they pulled the covers down, they were in the bed together, the crowd went so crazy that the writer said, we should take this and expand upon it. And then, I won't spoil the rest, but a lot happens with them.
Right.
The show's been out for fucking 12 fucking years, 20 years, 30 years. How long has Friends been on TV? Long fucking time, Long time.
All I'm saying is, I think it's time to start some beef.
I just don't understand what is the end game there?
I'm bored. I need some excitement.
I just thought of something in my head when you said bored.
Clever.
No, listen. Don't go the beef route. You know what your energy reminds me of sometimes?
What's that?
Like 2003 50 Cent. In 2003, 50 Cent would literally diss anybody and just bully them out of the rap game. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's ways to reach success without going the 50 Cent method.
Right.
Like, you just want to annihilate everybody in your path.
I don't want to annihilate them.
You're trying to get rich or die trying right now, Phil.
Perhaps. I just think the whole fucking LA crowd is not funny.
That's just a very broad statement.
It's
There's
not funny.
definitely funny LA.
Couple, few. But they all get together and they all schmooze on each other's podcasts. And I'm just like, this is not.
So what are you going to do? You're just going to be like, hey, you fucking suck. Send tweet? Like, what is do you have a plan here?
No. This is just me. I'm just brain dumping.
Okay.
I just had to get it out there that.
I'm waiting for like a fucking mini doc to start.
I want to the bar's fucking low for like people to like be funnier than these people is what I'm saying.
Well, then you know what we got to do? We got to get this podcast in front of more fucking eyeballs so Netflix gives us a deal.
What I'm seeing is like, it's very clicky from an outsider's view.
Like if you're in the in crowd, you're good. If you're not, it's hard. A barrier to entry.
Like in the comedy world, it's bad taste to like shit on other people's comedy, but that doesn't get you better at comedy. Like, so we're just gonna have to accept that like your comedy is like not funny. Like
I just think in the world of comedy and like comedians, if you're really funny, you will find an audience and you will outshine the people that aren't so funny.
I think if you're slightly funny and you have a weird, slightly cult following on YouTube or any social media platform, Netflix throws money at you.
I mean, let's get the bag, Phil. What the fuck? We're fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but we don't fit like that. Like, how do I explain this?
We would be the New York comedy scene. Much different.
It's
We're in
much
Gotham
different.
Comedy Club, Phil. How's everyone doing tonight? Y'all doing good? How about that fucking ride in, huh?
I was listening.
I'm ready, bro.
I was listening to Tim Dillon and this other comedian talk about.
He's fucking hilarious.
He's from New York.
New York.
He's from Long Island.
Strong Island, baby.
He's talking about the LA comedy scene, and I was they were just talking about like the clickiness of the LA scene and how it's like stupid. But he was saying that there's like a struggle on the East Coast compared to the West Coast, where everyone in the LA podcast scene has already fucking made it, and they just do comedy because they're good looking and bored. Right? Like that's not like comedy.
It is fascinating though that in comedy specifically, the transition from like podcast to then stand up, it does make sense because a lot of the times when we come up with like a bit on the spot and we like stretch it out and exaggerate it and make it funnier,
Right.
that's essentially working on a routine that you could then use in front of a live audience.
No, I know. I know it's a good medium for them, but I think what separates the legendary like comedians is that sense of mystique, and it's grounded in the old school way of stand-up comedy of just doing open mics and going out and testing material.
Yeah.
When you're constantly in front of a camera, there's no mystique about you. The audience knows everything. You know what I mean?
No, I get what you're saying. I do think, though, some people are just fucking hilarious. But even if you are really funny, like in gathering settings, family, friends, dinners, whatever, it's very different when you go on stage.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a completely different animal. And that, like you said, is something that you have to cultivate. Like, we can crack jokes all the live long day on the podcast, but if you put us in front of a crowd and we didn't craft the material, oh, fuck.
You think we would bomb?
Bro, 100%. I mean, you need to, like, I remember we both took that stand-up class, right? You took that stand-up class. You literally work on your act for like a very long time and critique it and get feedback and whatever. We don't even fucking script the podcast, you know? Like, we just sit down and we start talking and we start rolling and going into bits. And
Right.
you can't really do that with a fucking crowd that, you know, came out, sat down in a seat, ready to hear you do comedy. You're just like, so what do you guys want to talk about today? It is a different medium in that regard.
It just feels like to me a lot of like this LA just fucking sucks.
You just hate California.
California blows.
Just remove the state from the country. I mean, what are we doing here?
It's just so fucking weird.
If you could remove 3 states from America right now, who are you getting rid of?
Texas. Texas
Okay,
and
go on.
Texas.
Just 3 just taking Texas completely out of the picture.
1000%.
So Texas, Cali, you need one more.
I don't think I would have removed Cali, but it would.
What if you could remove just LA?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to leave San Diego.
Yep.
Nice. You're going to leave San Francisco. San Francisco's nice.
Never been. They're probably
You've never
chill.
been to San Fran? You got to go. They got like those street cars, the trolleys. Very cool, very neat.
I don't really have much against other states. Maybe like, I don't know. I'm gonna. What states would you remove?
I feel like I would remove like the irrelevant ones. Like fucking
Arkansas's gone.
Like Arkansas, goodbye. Idaho, see you later.
Oh, I got you. Ohio. Get the
You're gonna get
fuck
rid of
out
Ohio?
of here. Yeah.
That's where Dave Chappelle lives.
Ohio.
That's where the problem child is from.
Get the you're gone.
I've never been to Ohio. It's very close to us. We should go. We should go on an Ohio road trip.
No. Never.
I feel like Nebraska might get the hell out of my sight.
Nebraska, Texas, and Ohio.
Those are your 3 picks?
Gone.
Why when I said Nebraska, you're like, yeah, fuck Nebraska. Get the fuck out of here.
Who do you know from Nebraska?
I know, like, what do they do there? What are they known for? Oh, hell yeah. Researching Phil. Nebraska is a state in the Midwest of the United States, bordered by South Dakota to the north, Iowa.
Right smack in the middle.
It's got the Great Plains, towering dunes, and sandhill. Oh, it's like it's like the movie Dune, bro. No, it's like, what's that one where they're all in the desert and they're driving their motorcycles? Mad Max,
Yeah.
Fury Road.
I mean,
Population 1.9 million. What's the population of New York?
buddy, 1 in every 3 people is a Philion subscriber in
Holy
Nebraska.
shit,
Nebraska.
19.1 million people in New York. That's crazy, bro. I wonder if just like, can you imagine if there's a YouTuber out there? I want to know this statistic. I don't know how anyone would figure this out. Who is the YouTuber out there that has the most following from like one particular state? In other words, is there a YouTuber out there that has 100,000 followers, but 87,000 of them are from Nebraska? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there like some weird, obscure person that
I think there is.
has a situation like that?
I wouldn't go by state though. I'd go by country. Like the UK YouTube scene. Like if you're a big YouTuber in the UK, like everyone knows who you are.
Tommy Innit.
Oh, he's Tommy in it.
He's Tommy Innit. How many fucking views does that guy get a month? You know what's interesting? He hasn't grown any subs in the last month.
There's no shot.
Unless this is not his actual channel.
He hasn't posted in a month.
11, yeah, no, he hasn't grown any subs in the last 30 days, and he's gotten 13 million views. How is that possible? He must be, I guess,
He's got a second
subs?
channel.
What's the second channel called?
Tom Simons.
How do you spell it?
Simons.
Simons. I'm not getting it. Say it again. Tom S-I.
No, Tommy Simons.
Oh, Tommy Simons.
No, sorry. Tom.
The fuck is going on?
Tom.
How do you spell
T-O-M.
Simons?
Simons.
Yeah, no. I'm not getting it. The fuck, man? I'm just trying to do research over here. Similar channels will pop up there.
Social Blade is weird with like finding channels sometimes.
Yeah, no, it definitely gets tricky. I just find that very fascinating that he hasn't grown any subs.
I mean, you got to wonder at what point, like say you grew up as like a Minecraft YouTuber and then you like become an adult. Eventually you have to be like, oh, this Minecraft shit's just not it.
I feel like a lot of these huge channels, though, they reach a point where like so many people are subscribed. Like Logan Paul's channel has 23 million subscribers, which is fucking crazy. I didn't even realize he had that many. That's fucking nuts. He hasn't grown any in the last 30 days. I would assume same for Jake Paul.
At a certain point, you just dominate every, like, how much more people are there, you know? Unless you really tap into, like, the general audience.
Unless you're Mr. Beast.
The Mr. Beast approach.
1.3 million a month. Who are other big YouTubers? PewDiePie. Has he grown the last month?
Arak is going fucking nuts.
Is he?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh my, yeah, 940,000 last 30 days.
He grows 20 to 30,000 subs a day.
That's so fucking cool, man. It's pretty cool, too, because we literally saw his channel from 0 to 1 million. Like,
bro,
it really
he
did.
saw Logan Paul and was like, yeah, I have, like, 4 subscribers. Now he will pass Logan Paul.
He probably will. He's at 6.8 million.
Like, imagine just seeing
I remember when he bought Logan's couch. Like, that's when he was, like, on the come up.
Oh,
He
he's
bought
been
that
on YouTube
couch.
for 2 years.
That's sick, dude. I like this guy. He makes good shit. Dude, imagine just, like, I just can't fathom that, like, I know it's not, quote-unquote, overnight success, because, like, obviously, like, a ton of days, hours, months went into this stuff, but, like, do you understand how different the scope of your life is if in 2 years, Philion's channel's at 8 million subscribers and the podcast at like 5 million like you don't even like.
Yeah, you
I don't
text
think
me and I wouldn't respond.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey Phil, you coming by to record the show? This guy's on a fucking PJ going to fucking Bermuda.
Sorry, my driver will have me delivered to your house.
My chauffeur will have me dropped off very shortly.
Yes.
But it's crazy. Like,
shall I take the Rolls or the Tesla?
The Rolls or the Tesla? I'll take both.
Yeah.
We'll drive separately. Me and the Rolls, Wildy and the Tesla.
Yeah.
It is crazy though, because like your life really can change just like that. Like 2 years is not a lot of time. It really is not. It's fucking 600 something days.
Yep.
It's madness. Or 700 something days. I can't do math.
Has he been on YouTube for 2 years, or did I make that up?
I feel like he got from 0
to 6.8 million.
No, he got to 0 to 1 million in a year.
Yeah.
Which is fucking insane.
No, okay. So he posted 5 years ago. Didn't do anything. 2 years ago was his first like
big video.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he's dope though. If you guys haven't, check out Arak. He's dope. I feel like I say his name wrong every time we talk about him, but I do my best. Anyway, I got a lot of shit to do today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching this episode of the podcast. Meatballs, we fucking love you. Thank you for keeping the lights on. And yeah, this is the first time that we're taking a paycheck from the sauce that's through ads
In 2 years.
in 2 years and memberships. Because usually, we get the sponsorship money that's sent to us, but we haven't ever accessed the money that was in YouTube. So that's very fun. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Phil, any final words?
Say hello to your grandmother for me.
Take care, brush your hair. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.